the fuck is up, man? Episode 40. Drake's hitting fucking Kendrick with some AI shit. He's hitting him with Tupac.
I ain't really listened to that song yet.
Tupac dissing that motherfucker. Snoop. That was crazy. Yeah, I think I was just scrolling through Instagram like a little past midnight, and then I guess it must have been Friday or Thursday night at midnight. It dropped for Friday, somewhere in that time frame. But I saw it on Instagram scrolling through, and then I played it. I played the audio, and I was like, "What the fuck? Who is this? What is this? Is that Tupac?" Because like I don't think there was enough context in the caption for me to put together that this was another diss track. I forget what the caption even was from Drake. I can't remember. Either way, I just remember clicking.
I'll put the post for you.
Just unmuting it and just hearing bars coming out. And I was like, who the hell? Whose voice is that? That sounds like, I want to say that's Tupac. And then like it slowly did like that. I want to say it's Tupac led to, I think it is Tupac. This might be a Drake. I think Drake is using AI software to make a Tupac voice with his bars. And then I listened to it more and more, and I was like, this is definitely Drake's flow, Drake's style, Drake's bars. And then it went to the next verse, which is Snoop Dogg, and it was the same shit. And I was like, this is definitely Snoop's voice, definitely Drake's flow and bars. And then the third verse is just Drake's normal voice. But yeah, I was tripping to a degree when I first heard that. I was like, what the hell am I tripping? What is this? Who is that? Would Drake use AI in a diss track?
Like as I was listening to it, I think that I was looking at the comments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the comments were just like, OVO Nico had said, "What's your problem?" And it was like maybe the second or third highest comment, and I was like, "What's he talking about?" And then I saw Odell Beckham underneath him says, "Bro, fuck is wrong with bro? I wouldn't say none back." And I was just like, listening to it, and I couldn't tell that it was Tupac because, like, I don't know, it's AI Tupac, and I don't exactly know what he sounds like perfectly. Like, I didn't listen to all his records or anything like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like putting it together in my mind, and then I just start really hoping that's what's happening. And then I'm like listening for it, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is Drizzy. I'm pretty sure that this is crazy.
Right?
No one's seen anything like this.
Nah, it's never been humanly possible until a couple months ago. Until it happened to him.
Could you imagine, like, the guy you're beefing with starts rapping to you, like, with a Big Sean AI? Like, some of your
idols.
Yeah, just, like, talking shit to you. So demoralizing, you know?
That's a different level.
That's like a 4D
He's a
diss.
different level. Yeah, he's a... Yeah, and his bars, too. Here's one of the bars that I felt hit was, I think it was one of Odell's comments, too. I think Odell commented this bar on that post. But the bar was in the third verse in Drake's regular voice, and I think he says, I don't know, he just mentions something to the degree of like, we're not gonna let this one slide, like we're not gonna let you like just wait for things to die down, like kind of like how you did on Control, more or less, because like he came after everybody and was like, I'm the best, but then nothing really came out, you know, because I don't think there's any. Did Drake ever respond to whatever it was, Control?
I don't know.
Maybe not with a song, but I'm sure he's addressed it or has been asked that question.
More what happened is people just started freestyling on that beat. I feel like people had a control freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Where they were trying to prove they were a great rapper. It didn't turn into a diss competition. It turned into like a who's the best rapper competition kind of.
Yeah, but I think he has a bar referencing that point in time and kind of how that played out, and then how Kendrick's lack of a response now might be kind of similar. In the energy of kind of just letting it die down and just not giving it any energy. But Drake's like, nah, man, like, let's compete then. Like, let's fucking put up some buckets then, bro. Let's fucking spar a little bit. If you're going to say you're the best. But he's like, nah, not this time. You following through. Fuck is taking so long. We waiting on you. There's a whole lot of that shit going on.
Yeah, I don't think he took, I don't think Drake took Kendrick to the rack. Like this, like when Control happened.
Oh, definitely not. No, definitely not like this.
Responded. It was not like
not to this magnitude.
Let's go. Like if you want it, let's go.
Yeah. Definitely not, because I'm sure it would have been very, very common in hip hop.
Yeah, everybody's talking about
like
it
back to back. Everyone knows back to back.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, for sure.
And what that song is kind of about. But yeah, I don't think he had one of those for Control. But he definitely had this AI. But I don't even know what it's called. I know the first diss track he dropped was Push Ups. And now this one, I'm not sure what it's called. I forgot.
I don't know. On his Instagram, it's just like I've only listened to it on his Instagram. It's like
that's the only place I've heard it.
It's called Tailor Made.
That's what it was, Tailor Made. Because I guess he also makes reference to Taylor Swift making, I don't know, doing something, having some sort of influence over Kendrick that made him change his life or like schedule or like pushing your album back, but it was something else.
Heard.
I think I don't know. I'm not 100% the whole beef. It's all crazy though.
Crazy though.
AI is crazy. It's like Drake, you wilding, man. He's wilding.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's another level. It's how do you top that? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he hasn't said anything as of yet. We're sitting in the 23rd, 24th, 23rd of this month. Still no response.
I was watching this one video that was just like, it was Kendrick trying to write a response, and he's like saying all this deep stuff, and he's like not really tying it together, and he's just kind of like struggling to write bars. And then his homie's like, this guy is a fucking cornball. Kendrick, this is a layup. Just fucking like talk about all, and then he just starts saying all like the goofy shit that like Drake has done or is done. And then also like that he may or may not also like have dated someone that was underage. And I feel like that was, like my sister told me about that like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I was like, I think Scorpion's one of the best albums ever. She's like, Drake was like grooming a 15-year-old. Like, he's like not cool. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck. I don't think I've heard about that narrative.
Yeah, never had heard of that narrative. But in this Instagram post, he was like, he's like a pedophile. Why don't you just write about that? This is a fucking slam dunk, bro.
This is a layup.
I don't
this
know.
is alley-oop, actually.
Yeah, what are you doing? And he's like, I had a dream. It's just like, no. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that I guess the Instagram post was funny because maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's a ton of stuff that Kendrick could, destroy Drake's image with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that was kind of crazy about the Rick Ross beef. Is Rick Ross really was like coming after him?
Yeah.
He
talking about his nose job and talking about his ab surgery or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I got BPL abs.
That's crazy, bro. That's some wild shit. I've heard that before. Rick Ross had said that as well.
I'd heard that before too.
I forgot where. I'm not sure what the source is, but all I know is that I've heard it before.
I heard it a long time ago.
Right?
That Drake had fake abs.
A couple years ago. Yeah, that's wildin'. He's going.
That's why you gotta wear all that shit on without all that shit that just shows white boy. But that's crazy though. If he's wearing like, it looks like he's wearing like a bulletproof vest, but it's a Nike bulletproof vest. So I'm not sure that it's really a bulletproof vest. It's just kind of like he wears one though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like a super suit almost.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Super dope.
I'm sure everyone's kind of. If you've seen a picture of his tour, he's wearing very similar that long sleeve with that.
Yeah.
Whatever on top of that.
Yeah, and then Rick Ross kind of says like, "You wear that outfit because your stomach's fucked up."
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. That's crazy,
Just taking personal shots. I guess it comes down to if you're trying to win. I guess what are you trying to do? Trying to tarnish the reputation or whatever.
I'm trying to make art. I think Kendrick's trying to probably that was what the post was like. Kendrick is over there trying to make like a beautiful piece of art, and then they're like, "Just diss this motherfucker, bro. Just like bury him, dude. He's a cornball.
He's corny." Yeah. I think Drake says at towards the end of that tailor-made diss track, the second diss track with the AI. I think towards the last of his bars, he mentions he's like, "Man, you better be writing some shit, bro. Like it better be some shit. Like it better be a quintuple entendre or some shit. I better not even understand what's going on."
Drake says that about Kendrick.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
In regards to his diss track, he's like, well, "I'm waiting on something. Whenever it comes out, it better be fire.
Yeah,
it better be hard, and it better be deep. If it's taking this long."
Let's go.
So the first one took me an hour or two.
Oh, that's hard. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, the beef is insane. Everyone's talking about it so much. Like I was just at the basketball court. This guy walks up to me and he's like, "So what do you think about this Drake Kendrick shit?" I'm just like,
you don't know this guy?
I did. I like dap him up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I heard.
But like I played with him several weeks in a row, but I don't like know him at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But standard watering hole conversation now. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The same thing happened at work the other day.
Yeah.
Had that conversation with somebody, and I'm not even sure if that person's like necessarily really into hip hop like that. You know?
Right.
It's just like part of pop culture.
That's crazy, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just kind of
Everyone's thinking about it, talking about it.
Because I was like, this guy went on a ledge to. I was like, oh yeah, I have to like, explain to you. I'm like competent in this field because otherwise. I'm going to feel like you might think I don't even know what's going on if I don't give you like an articulate answer. I could just be like, yeah, I think Drake's winning. But I want to be like, oh, I do have like deeper thoughts than this.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just, I said, Like I definitely think Kendrick should win this, right?
Mhm.
But then like Drake had just made push-ups. I was like, that song bangs, dude. And he was like, yes, I listen to that song, and it's like I can play basketball to this song. Or, like I can work out to this song. Like it's a diss
The
track,
energy behind it.
but it's just like also a
Let's
good,
go energy. There's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of let's go.
Yeah,
That's like cross national, cross everything. Everyone has that let's go energy. Like you could be playing a game, doing whatever you're doing. Let's go. There's always like a response, right?
yeah.
No matter what you're doing, playing video games, playing chess.
Yeah, bro, that fucking bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, bro. That shit feels good.
Who's let's? Who's us? Where are we going?
That way.
Just up. Just fucking
that way.
towards the promised land, brother.
First down.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah.
That let's go. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of that let's go energy. It's like, okay, let's fucking go then. A whole bunch of, or where that diss track is kind of coming from.
Yeah, I think that's
Easy
kind of
tap
what he was
into.
alluding to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing I do like about, like, if I'm evaluating like who's winning this fight. I mean, obviously Drake's up. That's what I told him on the basketball card. Like Drake's up. Like he, has the push-ups. I think was like better, and the AI stuff is ridiculous. He's up like 10 points right now. But Kendrick should win this game, in my opinion.
He's
Like,
down 14-0.
dude, down 14 nothing's a bad place to be, K-Dot. It's like, this is your fight, though. Like, this is Kendrick was always like the rap game messiah, more or less, in the lore of hip hop. Like, I'm not saying I think that, but everyone, I think, in pop culture kind of viewed Kendrick as like if when he comes out, nobody can write like Kendrick. Like, he's the.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like I don't know, maybe Drake was always considered to be more like poppy and mainstream, whatever that may mean. But I guess on that same token, or the other side, the flip side of that token is that Kendrick was the opposite, in the opposite direction. He was more like not underground exactly, but there was something underground in his style or his subject matter or the way he packaged his artistry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole thing.
Yeah.
Like there's I don't know. Yeah, but there has been like some sort of association with him being a little bit like deeper or more artful or more sophisticated is the word I wanted to say, but like not even necessarily sophisticated, but more nuanced, more intricate.
Yeah.
He won the fucking, what prize was that? He won a crazy prize for I forget what.
The Pulitzer Prize?
There it is.
Yeah, Rick Ross, we talking about that.
Yeah, he won that shit for a fucking rap album for To Pimp a Butterfly. I didn't even necessarily like that album a whole lot.
That's his whole
When it
career
came
for
out.
me, bro. Like, I'm not trying to
That
be
shit won a
that
Pulitzer
guy,
Prize, bro. Like, what the fuck?
but yeah. See, that's always been Kendrick for me. Is like,
Yeah, that's like to a T. It's like almost perfect. Or you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's it. Those two artists are in those schools, those trees, those coaching styles.
And to me, it feels like it's almost like the person that won like the popularity contest versus like the true heart of hip hop. Really, like Kendrick is kind of their guy, and I want to see like when those two clash in the storyline, Kendrick should win, right? Like,
Yeah, or it's like someone who's the president for popularity reasons versus like a fucking scientist or like Elon Musk.
yeah, or just some fucking, boots on the ground. Let me take this tie down. You know what they don't want me to do is tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? This shoe right here cost me $4,000. Why the fuck am I paying $4,000 for a shoe? We can't fix a pothole in this city. I'm sick of it. Okay, like that guy, that's
Preach.
Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? And like, it should be over. Like, it should be this is his fight to like win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna because like to what you said, kind of like to see these two competing. Not even, I guess they're competing, not like directly diametrically opposed. Like they don't like hate each other per se, but there's these two forces in storylines and in narratives. Like these two types of people, or these two types of heroes. Like who wins in the hero fight? You know what I'm saying?
One
We
issue,
like watching the gladiators.
Yeah, true. One thing is that like, you hate people hated Tom Brady when Tom Brady was Tom Brady. Like my house hated him,
Dubbing up.
right? And then like that
No.
doesn't mean he's gonna lose in the Super Bowl.
Absolutely not.
No matter how much I hate him.
Probably the opposite, actually.
Right? He won several Super Bowls while I was like, no, there's no
Like,
way
fuck
this guy's
guy.
gonna do it again.
Nah,
No fucking way. He's
no
not that
way.
good.
Not this year.
And then like later you find out that like, oh yeah, he was fucking great the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
We were watching greatness the entire time.
Right. Like nobody's better than Drake on Churchill Downs. Like
Mhm.
when
Oh
he's,
yeah, that's crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
All the way until when he wraps up to like whips and chains like a dominatrix,
Oh,
like
psh,
that.
hard.
That like 12 leading up to that is some of the best hip hop like in the world, bro.
Some of the
Like
best hip hop
you can't.
bars.
Who's doing that?
Yeah, and he uses like methodology too. He uses a different, not even a rhyme scheme. The words don't even rhyme exactly, but they end all very similarly, enough so to where it makes sense in your mind and you accept it as, or like it's a different style of music versus just like pure like cat, hat, rat. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that what we want? Yeah, that's what we want, right?
Yeah, he goes off, bro. He goes off.
Yeah,
And
nobody.
whips and chains like a dominatrix. That's a fucking. That's one of those lines where 99% of hip hop artists are like, oh, how the
Why did I
fuck?
think of that? I never.
How did I not? How have I not stumbled into that line? You know what I'm saying?
It is, bro. You know, it's fucking. It's just a chef's kiss. It's like fucking. He made grilled chicken. Damn it.
He's nasty.
Just grilled chicken. I make grilled chicken all the time. I never made that grilled chicken.
How do you do that? Yeah, different technique, different cooking style, whatever it may be.
It's perfect. Or like the mindset going into
Perfect.
writing that bar. You know what I'm saying? He just had like. That's the best way you can say it. It's like fuck. That's a good dish. You know. I just think sometimes when you're just like making that art and you're putting your best into manifest, there's days where you manifest a B. Like just like performance, you know what I'm saying? You're always trying to give an A+ performance, like let's say like you're literally an actor in a play, but then some nights you're just like more convincing, or you're just like more in rhythm, or you like hit your high notes better or whatever. Like it's hard to always come out and score 50 points for like Stephen Curry, you know what I'm saying, performance wise.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I lost myself.
Sometimes you just tap into it and you hit that A+.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not all the time. It's hard to do all the time. And then people who are able to do it all the time, we regard them as fucking supernatural stars, aliens.
Right? They'll like
'Cause
dominate.
it's so hard to do once.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll end up being in the news every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tiger
Whatever
Woods,
medium
you
it
know?
is. Exactly. Yeah. Golf, whatever medium, UFC, music,
It's crazy.
surgery.
So yeah, but I think about like that. In my mind, that's the process of getting those like performances is like, you know, you only have so many times you're going to manifest or perform or create your craft or whatever. And I think in that moment when he was writing that bar right there, it was just like, bing, A+. Like perfect, the perfect bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just great bar. Just boom. Great bar. Great bar. Great bar. And that's yeah. I don't know. It's crazy to watch. It's crazy. It's crazy watching Drake and Kendrick go at it. Because did Kendrick? I guess I don't even heard like that. I haven't even really heard like any of these songs really, except for like a brief run through or a couple snippets here and there on social media.
Yeah.
But in that song, does Kendrick even like really talk to him or like talk about him directly or like diss him per se, or does he just like really kind of like talk shit in like a general "I'm the best" type shit? Oh, he talks about big three, right?
He
J. Cole.
definitely has some bars. He says like,
No big three, big me, all that kind of that type shit.
he said something about to turn this thing to Pet Cemetery. He definitely says he's gonna murder all the dogs. He definitely says that Drake's best work was a light pack, and like there's some shots fired. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Specifically, more or less about
but definitely
Drake.
direct shots fired at Drake.
Yeah, basically saying like, yeah, you're not all that, bro. Like you're not. It's not even a big three. It's just big me. And like it was kind of in line with what I'm saying. Like Kendrick has always been kind of revered as this guy. If Kendrick drops an album, he's gonna win a fucking Pulitzer and a Grammy, and like fucking he will destroy you. Like he's the one with the control, and like, and then whenever the big three being like, you know, J. Cole, Drake, or Kendrick, like he's just like it's not even a competition.
That was always a conversation. Or
For sure.
I guess I remember whenever that emerged into hip hop, because there was hip hop without those three, and then I was in the era where I got to see the transition from no Drake, no Meek Mill, no Kendrick. At least not like in the masses. I'm sure of course they're making music, but even to get to see the whole thing, it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
these guys are really good. Oh shit, they're the best. Oh, they're all three of them are revered as like the best in hip hop. Like I saw that all like how many years? Couple years it took.
Yeah, we're
From
like,
Drake's like first album or from the first albums or intro freshman year.
Yeah.
They picked it up.
Drake's been in the fucking conversation for a long time. Like I remember even just being in high school, like I think Over whatever album that was.
Yeah. Thank Me Later.
Yeah, that album was out, and or over. I think the single was out from that album, but the whole album wasn't out yet. And people were like, "Is this motherfucker like? Is Drake better than Lil Wayne?" People were like asking that conversation at like lunch tables, and I was just like, way too young to have an opinion like that. No one even knows what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're all just kids.
Yeah, no way.
Fucking kids.
I hadn't heard like the Carter 2. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't heard any of that music, and I was just like, I think Drake's better than Lil Wayne. But
that's what's circulating. Or at least people like his music more.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, it's more digestible. You can't always listen into fucking We Be Steady Mobbing in like all settings. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So anyways, I'm saying that was like 16. Now I'm like 29. It's just like 13 years of Drake being the conversation at lunch tables.
Damn, that's a long time.
It's impressive.
It's a long time.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the hell's going to happen. I think I heard that Kendrick has an album coming out next month, and that the response will be on the album. But who knows, man? I think it was another coworker asked me about the beef the other day. A different coworker. So like, it's just populating in a common conversational topic in social watering holes at your job, at your school, whatever social settings you're in.
Right.
People are probably talking about this shit.
Right.
Got asked again at work. He's like, "Oh, what do you think about the beef with Kendrick and J. Cole, or Kendrick and Drake?" And I think my response was, "Man, I fuck with J. Cole." That's what I said.
That's hard. That's hard.
I was like, I think J. Cole's right. So, like, with that being said, he shouldn't have dropped it in the first place if he was really about that. But I think dropping it and taking it down might even mean more, or like, I guess is an extra
lesson
sacrifice. Yeah, or like a visible sacrifice to double down that you are about that, or that you are truly like from the jump, from the foundation, like your energetic foundation of your being is like, I don't fuck with that energy. I can't. I'm not like a diss track kind of guy.
It's not good, bro. It's not. I know exactly what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah. It's not good energy. It's not blasphemous. What I'm trying. It's like slanderous. You know what I'm saying? Just like slanderous, trying to fucking ruin people's reputations and control the narrative, manipulate the narrative to shed a negative light on somebody. It's like at its core, it's bad. It's bad, okay? Talking shit is bad, okay? But it's a weird thing because I was talking about it, I think today with the AT&T guy while I was getting my shit charged up. I was like, who wins? You know, who wins? That's always where I go. That's where I end up because it's like, what the fuck? But then ultimately, I was like, I think we all win. I guess in one sense, all of us are winning. Like the artists and the like, insofar as everyone's talking about in popularity,
right?
We're all getting new music to listen to and developing our own narratives about this thing and another point of contact for us, a commonality we can share, something we can talk about that we both know or have an opinion on, as long as we don't get too heated about it.
Yeah.
People probably have beef about the beef. It's like if you allow yourself to not have beef about the beef and just like let it be entertainment, then we can all benefit from it and
That's
just watch
definitely how
it.
government is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beef about the beef.
Beef about the beef.
But yeah, I agree that it's the world wins when
we're all
rappers
winning.
beef. You know what I'm saying?
We're all winning. In some senses of the word, for sure. We're all winning.
That's the beef.
That's some beef. Who wins?
Drake's up 14.
Drake's up 14-0. He got 2 tutters. He operated the same or very similarly to last year. Or not last year, but sorry. last beef with Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Dropped 2 diss tracks back to back.
Yeah.
I've seen this move before. But
Definitely.
Then he used AI in this one.
Nasty.
It's like, whoa, got a new move. That's a new move.
I wasn't accounting for that. I'm sure Kendrick probably expected back to back to happen. Maybe he just like sidestepped a whole.
He sidestepped the sidestep.
Yeah, and then now he's ready to take on like the whole thing. But then the AI is a fucking curveball. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh fuck, he really did some shit there.
Maybe he could rap about that now.
yeah, he should, right?
I'm sure he's going to.
Yeah, if he can.
He's like, I got another 16 bars. I'm getting back in the bitch.
Yeah. Who would he rap as? Well, if he does AI and tries to rap as Drake as someone else, it's still even kind of lame.
I was gonna say he won't do it. I think he'll rap about Drake doing it and say it's lame.
Yeah. How long you not been rapping in your own voice?
Yeah. Or yeah, something. Boom. Ghostwriter bar. Yeah. Got him. Sorry, dog. Buried yourself.
Instantly, dog. Yeah, you could definitely like turn this hit. Yeah, like it's Kendrick's fight to win. So, but who wins? Like you said, dude, I was playing basketball the other day, and it's like 9-9 in the third game, and I really don't want to lose, and I'm fucking tired. I'm like fighting for a rebound, and like I try to go like jump and pull it over this guy's head, but like he tips it forward, and I don't even touch it, but it goes out of bounds, and I'm like, that's cool, it's our ball. And then he starts saying that I touched it, and I'm like, dude, I didn't fucking touch that.
Bruh.
And he's like, oh my mom, you touched that, and I was like, I don't know
You're
how
just
to
gonna lie like that, son?
I don't know how to tell you.
You're just okay with lying like that? You're fucking crazy. You're a psychopath. You're an actual psychopath.
In my mind, I was like, okay, well, I think this guy truly believes I touched it. And I'm like, I promise you, like, I didn't touch it at all. Like, it's not even that, like, I tipped it, maybe not that direction, but, like, I just didn't even get my hands on it.
Wasn't even going for it.
Yeah. I was trying to grab it from him, but he just, like, tipped it, like, before I could close my hands on the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And then there's other people on the other side of the court start, like, being like, it's this way, like against my call.
In his support.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, this happened on the baseline. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are like at half court. You know what I'm saying? And I was in between them. Like my body was trying to basically go over the back. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like shorter than me, and he just like tipped it as I was trying to pluck it, but he tipped it out as a poor reaction. And I'm just like, I just literally look at those guys, and I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, what do you got, fucking binoculars, bro? You taking pictures, bro? How you gonna see that? And I just started, like, going off, right? And, like...
Fuck you. Okay. I love it. We're coming in with the haymakers. Making hay. You need some hay? We got extra hay.
Natty flamethrower, for real. Just, like... Cyclops fucking...
Wild Pokemon. Just fucking use flamethrower.
Yeah, bro, and like, you know, I don't know, I felt bad about it later, okay? I was like, you know, I was definitely like, that run was great, except for losing my shit on those kids, because, like, part of it that just sucks is, like, at that point, like, we're now in a court of law over this call.
Order in the court.
And there's two lawyers, and we have to make a case in the next 10 seconds as to why and how this thing should it be my ball? Should it be his ball? Should we shoot for the ball? What's going to be our trial outcome here?
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't, and it just, I'm so annoyed that I even have to go to trial. I didn't even touch the fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous case, Your Honor. Should be thrown out.
Cut and dry, Your Honor. What are we doing here? But
I don't even want to go to court. And I look over and I see the jury's already fucking swinging public opinion down the other court. And I'm like, God damn it, bro. I'm not even shooting for it. Like, I literally didn't touch it. Not shooting for it. Didn't touch it. Fuck you guys. I just get so mad at them.
Fuck
bro.
the jury for having, or just they were on the other team.
They were just bystanders.
Oh, they're completely biased, not even involved in the game.
Not at all.
Yeah, what the fuck are they doing, bro?
I don't understand, bro. In that moment, I thought maybe they're just hating on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
Controversy for controversy's sake.
Yeah, in the viewership of the game, they were rooting for the other team. They were legitimately like, you know, like any Cowboys fan that's like, he was out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
No good. No good. No catch.
You can't even haven't even seen a replay yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you're just like formulating an opinion based on a narrative that you want to happen because you're rooting for somebody, you know?
Mm-hmm. You're emotionally attached or emotionally invested.
And I was just like, fuck you guys. It's not how I want to behave. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I think part of
it's injustice, brother. It's just injustice. How do you handle injustice? If you just perpetuate injustice, how just are you?
Exactly, bro. That's the thing about the whole beef with the hip hop is like, you know, I should have just been hooping. You know, I should have just been like, I'll shoot for it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I like defense. I don't even give a fuck if I miss.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
So much more powerful. So much more powerful. It's the higher frequency. Like you said, J. Cole would be like,
you can have the ball.
That's the higher frequency. That guy's probably making his next shot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Joe Rogan says whenever the fighter starts saying like, oh, I really respected my opponent. You know, he put in a lot of work. It's like, that's the motherfucker that's going to win. That's the dude that's really not afraid. Like,
he's going to go out there and just whoop some ass.
Yeah. And I think that
it's a different vibe. It's a different energy. It's higher. It's better, or whatever it is. It's just more. It's outside. It resides outside, or it's larger than the scope of conflict being so small and so just like right here, right now. Like, fuck you right here in this moment. But it's just like if you're able to hop out of that moment into like all moments, it's like this is the way. to the path of prosperity in all moments is to act like this, not to act like that. You have to act like that every once in a while. You have to have some conflict. You have to have some teeth on you. Mention this many a time. But ultimately, across all time, it's better to be more detached and not care so much about someone trying to slander you.
Or just like the road to outperforming them isn't, or the road to winning the situation isn't decided in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to have like you don't have to get face to face with somebody over a bad call. Like you could just fucking get the rock and score the next point and win the game. You know? Like that's what's really winning. You know what I'm saying? What does it even matter? And then like we're talking about like the A pluses that you're trying to drop over and over. Like your energy is like part of the creation of that. So I think like, you know, that vibe you said, that higher vibe of like being like, it's cool, bro. I don't give a fuck. That's like more conducive to the next A plus coming out of your performance, you know?
Yeah. Put you in a better position.
It's just like
for the next move.
Games unfold like that. It's really like that. Your metaphysics are like clashing.
Yeah.
And your training.
Yeah.
You're like, it's not just like any one given matchup is just so much more than just like rock, paper, scissors. Some people could say, you know, I'm either going to go left, right, or shoot. It's just like rock, paper, scissors based on, now the defender can go like, I'm either going to hedge the dribble or hedge the shot or like fade back or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think it's like so much more is happening in that moment. It's like your whole life is colliding in this fucking battle you're going through.
Yeah. Yeah, we like that. We like that competition that or the story will play out like that. Or like boxing for sure. Fighting. It's like you represent these ideals and you represent those ideals, and then now you're gonna fight. Like literally in the fucking ring.
Yeah.
See who's gonna win, who's gonna come out on top.
I think that's the question about the beef. It's like whoever's gonna win the beef is like, how are they living? You know what I'm saying? What do they got? What's their fucking?
Yeah, I think it led me to the thought, or that type of what you're talking about there. That reminds me of it. Whenever I was having that conversation at work with the other guy about the beefs that were going on, and I was talking about that sort of ideology of like at the end, like who's like, isn't that kind of what didn't Tupac and Biggie like? Didn't their beef like ultimately end up in both of their like demises? I'm not sure how much relation it is to it or all the extra politics that went on behind the scenes, but they definitely had beef and they both wound up dead. So it's like, are you just gonna like, who wins the beef? Or are you gonna have to like escalate it to the point to where like I fucking have to kill 40 or some shit? It's like, fuck. And then what? Do I win? Or like, do you retaliate and then you win? It's like,
that's the problem with war.
Exactly. How do you end it?
I remember having that thought watching movies as a kid. I was like,
what do you mean?
Like, you can't ever just kill somebody, because then they're gonna like, and then you'll go back for theirs, and then or like you can't even steal anything, because like then they could just come kill somebody. Then what are you gonna go kill somebody?
kill two people?
Yeah, like you can't fucking like This is a non-sum game. Like if you get into a like a fight like that where you're like revenge for revenge, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you back, then you're gonna get me back, then I'm gonna have to get you back, and it's like a whole fucking thing.
It'll never be even.
I think I realized that with fights in middle school.
Right.
I was like, you can fight this guy, but then he could just jump you with his friends later. And then like, what are you gonna do? Fucking kill somebody? Like, there's no, or even if you just fight this guy once, you're always gonna have to worry about like, when's the other shoe gonna drop? You know what I'm saying? When's he gonna get his? That's why you gotta kind of like, the better thing to do is just to non-engage, or like don't get into any fucking tangos with anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just be cool. So you can slide.
Yeah. Or definitely don't hop onto anybody's negative karma cycle or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in that path. Getting when the other shoe drops or what goes around, whenever it comes around, like don't put yourself in because you're going to get what comes around. It always comes around. It always does. Yeah, I guess you don't want to necessarily put yourself in a whole bunch of negative come arounds.
Right.
That's going to multiply.
Right.
Life is just gonna fucking if it's not a person, it'll be life, bro. It'll be fucking life itself.
Yeah.
What is?
And that's what I'm saying with the Drake and the Kendrick stuff. It's like whose life's about to.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
how they living for real, day to day. All we know is what they talk about, what they say their life is like, and what we see on social media and whatever other
the things they've been chosen to represent. Like Kendrick's our dark horse hero, and Drake's like the fucking sloppy meta. It's like I run the meta, but I'm not like
Slime meta.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Meta slime.
he's the bad. He's almost the bad guy, almost. Kendrick's almost the good guy, almost. But I don't. We don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck they do, or what weird Hollywood stuff they're wrapped up in, or
What they're really about, or what they're really like.
yeah.
What their soul or the true integrity of who they are as individuals, as people. It's like we don't know. Unless you like know them personally.
Right.
Like, you have no fucking idea.
Right.
How Taylor Swift is. Or like who she is.
Crazy, right?
Drake, Kendrick, any of these A-list celebrities. You have no idea. We're all just on the outside looking in, making assumptions. So who knows? Yeah, I think we're going to find out what happens. Life is going to... You can't be on that slime shit for too long. Can't be on some negative, slanderous... Not lies exactly, but in that vein of talking shit. Too much of it's gonna get you in a fucking bruising. You don't want bruises.
Dude, that's the thing. Don't cruise for bruises.
Yeah.
The other thing about like longevity is just like, people fuck themselves up. You know what I'm saying? Like even anybody that's a threat to whatever resource or like position you want, a lot of times if they're not just competing with you in fair competition, then they just like fuck themselves up. You know what I'm saying? There's really nothing to worry about, is what I'm saying. Because it comes around back on them,
Yeah, your own. Its own self-creating thing. Whatever the fuck we're doing, our input into it, super important. Super important.
Yeah, that's
your spiritual, mental input.
It starts not to feel like it sometimes. It's time to just be passing.
It's be going quick.
Passing.
Going
Shit passing.
And it's moving.
But your input
it's hard to see.
It's like fucking. It's there, bro.
Yeah, it's super important. So we're gonna see what the fuck's up.
What the fuck's up?
Curious to see what's up.
I ain't interested in the beef.
Yeah, I ain't into no beef like that. But I don't know. Drake's how much money do you think he's made off of these songs? Actually, we could probably I'm pretty sure Push-Ups is on all platforms. The first diss track. So how many plays does that song have already?
My thing is like, how many songs do I get? That's what I think. Like, I don't really like that. Like, it's okay. Like, that's okay song. Push-Ups is a great song, but I'm probably not listening to the AI song. It's like, how many songs can I work out to?
Yeah, actually, I don't think it has the number of streams on here. I'm sure if I looked it up, we could find it.
The problem is,
either way, he's making money on that shit.
Then do you really want to listen to Push-Ups while you're like lifting weights? Do I really want to listen to Red Rum while I'm lifting weights? It's like, I don't know if I want to fucking feel that fucking fucking murder energy. Like, I get it on. Yeah, tap into that Viking. I'm like, wipe the blood down my face.
Bloodbath.
Yeah. Like, there's definitely power in that. I definitely feel fucking. I lift a lot of weight like that, Feels like I take the governors off myself. I'm like ready to fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
But also, I can lift heavy weight without any music at all. And I'm just like, what? I mean, we're also in a dojo of discipline here. It's like, what's a higher frequency, I don't know if you want to listen to Push-Ups while I'm playing basketball. Like, get into this, like, I'm going to fuck you up mentality, So I want to play more pure than that sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's in my mind's eye. I was just trying to, like, imagine it and think about it. And I was like, yeah, I think it is, like, maybe it is harder to not need that energy, or you know what I'm saying, or to not give into it or whatever, and entertain it. There we go. To not entertain it. I think everything has its place. Balance always, but I think it's maybe, yeah, sometimes you need to tap into that killer instinct when the time comes.
I definitely lift more weights when I do that.
Yeah.
It's easier for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's scientifically been proven. If you're able to listen to music, you're able to do or expel a little more energy.
Yeah, there's also a natural rhythm with the song. And I think there's something about that, like lifting the weights, like, or even just running. Sometimes you find, like, I find myself like running on beat with the song.
100%.
And that should just like, I think it helps something. It makes it easier somehow. But I'm not necessarily in there for easy either, Lifting weights isn't an easy thing. Like,
yeah, it should hurt.
for new people, I definitely think like do whatever it takes to make it easy enough that you
Go
yeah.
consistently.
Yeah, exactly. You need to develop some kind of consistency, some kind of relationship with the exercise.
Mm-hmm. Get in there, hit that shit.
Where we at?
We're at
About
like
that time?
40. We're like 40.
Okay, cool. We're cooking.
Yeah, probably like another 10.
Nice.
Another 10 minutes.
Anything else cool going on in your life, bro?
Man, what's been going on, man? Watched the UFC fight on Saturday. Or not the UFC fight, the boxing match.
Oh yeah.
That was tight. It was cool. I never really watched. I guess I watched. Did I watch the McGregor Mayweather? I don't think I watched it. Maybe I did. It wasn't as exciting though. I think I watched a little bit of the Mayweather Pacquiao fight back when that was a thing. But I never really like watched like a whole fight like intently from like round 1 to round 12.
Yeah.
It was tight.
Really?
It was cool. Yeah, and it was an exciting fight because the Orion was the underdog, and then he was like from round 1 he was going at him really hard, and then it looked like 2, 3, and 4 he was kind of saving energy and kind of slowing down a little bit, and then at the halfway point he picked it back up, and then like the last 4 rounds he was just whooping his ass.
Really?
Yeah, he had multiple knockdowns.
That's great.
And he was the underdog, and it was exciting to watch. It was cool, but ultimately, I'm not sure about that Ryan Garcia fella because I have him associated with that fucking one guy we mentioned on pods previous. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
That guy? Fuck that guy. Okay.
Sean DeLon?
Fuck you, bro.
Yeah, that energy.
Yeah, you're
to
right.
him. I don't even know Ryan Garcia. I have no information on him whatsoever. Zero real information that I could like hold on to. Everything is hearsay from other sources. So I have no information. But he gets a big fuck you energy just because he was negative or is associated with that guy. Sorry, dog. That's on you.
Yeah, very true.
That fucking guy. I have no idea. So watch that. That was pretty tight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was funny too because I walked in. I went right after work on Saturday. Yeah. Saturday wasn't when the fight was, and I went right after work, and then we met up with Victoria and them. And I was suited up, and then while we went into Hot Joy, and then Tim and then Bobby, they were just like not tripping on the suit. They was like, that shit looks good, bro. Like that's tight. Like he's wearing a suit. That's awesome. Like thought you're like a fucking lawyer or something. I don't know. Like you came in here to do an audit.
That's dope. The suit is dope, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, that'd be funny. Yeah, I think Tim had an idea as well. Of like, we should just like go fucking into places, like pretend to be like a real estate agent or a lawyer or a fucking something, tax collector. It'd be like, that'd be fucking hilarious. It was like, that's a bit. Write it down.
Just walking into places. Just, hello, hey.
Walking into suit.
I'm here to look at the bread process.
Yeah, we're with whatever it is, the bakery commission.
I'm here to do a surprise audit.
Baked Bakers of America.
Let's see how many places we could get in to do surprise audits.
Right,
I mean,
or something.
yeah,
I was like,
bro.
how far can we take these suits and confidence? How far can we get in this life with just a suit and some confidence and a haircut? Like, how much we could do some damage, I think. We could do some shit.
We could go some places.
We could gain access to things.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they are exactly. We just start small, but we'll build our way up. So that'd be a funny series.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it'd be cool to film it like just in the glasses. You know
Doing
what I'm
shits
saying?
and suits, part 1. We get to like doing shits and suits, part 427.
I don't know if it would just escalate.
Right.
We'd have to find more and more crazy shit to do.
Mm-hmm. It's like, it's dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a spell.
Yeah.
There's
The confidence in the suit. It's like, oh shit, watch out.
also the suit's like
This guy means business.
there's uniforms,
What you look
right?
like.
Like if you wear
Yeah.
a construction worker uniform, people would assume you're there doing construction.
Mhm.
You know, if you wear a UPS uniform and you're like, I have a package, people probably like let you in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then if you're wearing a suit, it's like a uniform for like
Business.
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 What's your business here?
Formality.
Yeah, yo,
The fuck?
there's instantly like some like, oh shit.
Oh,
like,
fuck. He means business.
yeah, let me get out of the way. He's doing something important.
There's something serious about that. There's something serious going on.
It's so weird, right? Isn't
Right.
it weird that that goes on?
Yeah. We talked about it before because we did a pod in the suits after work one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
But we've talked about it before. But yeah, the suits are fucking crazy, bro. It's clothing. crazy thing that we got going on. Perception. Crazy thing. Uniforms. Crazy shit is going on. But I think that'd be a funny TikTok series or YouTube series, whatever. So watch out for that in the near future.
It's kind of dangerous. Like, how,
They'll be harmless. They'll be harmless jokes.
I like it. We're here from corporate to count the liquor.
Yeah.
We just do a liquor count.
People are crazy. You just come in with that confidence, like you are that character. They'll just act as if you are that character, not even question it.
Yeah, this is
Isn't that weird? We're at the fucking movie, y'all.
Yeah, well, because what is anybody supposed to do?
Right.
You're supposed to be to take people at their word. Hi, I'm Matthew. Who are you? Like, if you just fucking...
Hi, my name's Zach. Got him.
My name's Zachary.
Lies.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy.
We have to have some sort of take someone at their word.
Yeah.
Because if you can't take anyone for anything they say, it's a scary place to be.
Yeah,
It's super anxiety.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. You can't even leave your fucking house, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, your total's gonna be $13.88. It's like, are you sure? Charging me extra under the table, you son of a bitch.
That's an erotic thought, though.
Going off on the HEB cash register or something. Can't even go grocery shopping. Can't trust anybody for anything they say. It's like, oh,
that's tough.
That's rough.
That's a tough place to be.
Yeah.
That's a tough place to be. Yeah, you got to develop a relationship with trust so that, there's like room for even bad things to happen, but you still trust is generally helps
it's
you.
out there.
You need it. Like, otherwise it's anxiety filled world. You know what I'm saying? And also what you fucking look at's what you see, and like you attract things. So if your perception is that the world is full of untrustworthy people, your world becomes populated with, you're always right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll find situations to validate it, and life will give you examples to validate it.
Right.
That's kind of why you create your own thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's pretty much, I don't know if it's because we're made in God's image or because we're like sovereign. There's like God in us, but like you're right. Like, what you believe to be true will be true. So like,
yeah.
Yeah, if you think good things, then you're right. But if you think terrible things, then you're right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like dangerous. It's dangerous, bro. You gotta be. It's
very
much better
dangerous.
just to like believe and trust because you want
That's
to
what God
attract
is.
trust.
That's what God's asking you to do.
Yeah. What?
Just believe in Him, and like Him being good things
The
can
goodness,
happen.
yeah.
Love, trust, friendship, like truth. Like, I could take you for your word, and I don't have to worry about extracurriculars or like fucking all the infinite potential of what could be reality. If I can't trust what you're saying is reality,
Yeah.
if you're not saying, or if what you're saying to me is not reality, then I have to try to figure out then what the fuck, what it is,
Right.
and why'd you say whatever you said?
Right.
What are your motives?
Right.
What's your motivation?
It becomes like a whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so taxing. It's so taxing. Or you could just be like, okay. Zero tax. That's
tax.
free.
Right.
No tax on your mental, no tax on your conscious or your anxiety.
Right. The problem is that there are manipulators.
There are lying motherfuckers for sure.
Right.
Ryan Garcia is affiliated with one of them.
Right.
So fuck you, dog.
That's why we have that natural fuck you. Yeah, I have a negative association towards Ryan Garcia. So it just seems like he's the fucking worst. I don't know if it's because of that other guy that.
Oh, you saw the interview too, right? You said there was an interview out there that makes him look bad, but he just gives off his personality is coming off in a rough way.
Yeah, it like in the best light possible. He's like trying to be funny, but it's like he's not that funny. Maybe he's a little on edge. I'm not sure, bro. But he seemed like he was the fucking worst, dude.
It's a douche.
He was on the Bobby Thaloff podcast. It's called like the Very Good Podcast or something like that.
Mhm.
It's the podcast where she was like laying in bed with Drake and doing a podcast, and it was like awkward and funny. And then she's like trying to build a brand around that. And then I had still followed her because I was interested to see like how someone runs a successful podcast,
Yeah, okay.
And so like
Science.
right, yeah,
Mhm.
because she was the biggest podcast she went viral for
Drake.
sure.
Yeah, Drake on your podcast.
Yeah, it popped off.
That's tight.
So tight.
Drake, if you want to come on the podcast, please hit us up.
Yeah,
We can talk about the beef. We can talk about the intricacies of life. What's up, dog?
We'll get your side of the story out there. Tell us how you live your life. So, But then Ryan Garcia was on her podcast, which is a great poll. The problem is he's becoming like a fucking
Doing some promo for his fight.
right. He's becoming a media darling. He's becoming like
Hmm.
a virality. It's like, oh, get Ryan
That's where I
Garcia
saw
on,
him.
bro. He'll go viral.
Yeah, that's where the first time I ever saw him was online.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm telling you, he's such a jackass in this podcast. He's like literally the fucking worst. Like he made me cringe for like minutes at a time, like 3 minutes of just like, oh my god, I want to hit this guy in the face. I want to hit this guy in the face. Like, get me in the ring if you can't do the fucking job, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
if we can't do it, Haney, we're
yeah,
gonna whoop his ass ourselves.
yeah, I will land. Like,
I know he only weighs 143 pounds.
he seems so small too. Like,
I'm gonna look up how tall he is right now.
I'm about to start a beef with Ryan Garcia. We're talking this whole
You
time.
want it, dog? You fucking want it?
Dude, but like that's just how I feel about him watching him. He's just the worst.
Oh, he's 5'9". Come on. 5'9", 140 pounds. Give me 6 months.
Right?
Give me 6 months. I'll fucking kill you, dog.
What are we trained for? Just in case I could ever find Ryan Garcia.
Mhm.
I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, 6'2", 180 versus 5'9", 140.
I think
I think I take him.
he might be dumb enough to take that fight.
I think I could
Honestly,
take him.
dude, I didn't think you just get one good, just like wow.
My arms are too long, bro. I have like a 6'4" wingspan.
Yeah,
Like, you can't touch me, bro.
you keep him in harm's reach, bro.
Keep him right in harm's
right
reach,
in
bro.
harm's reach, dog. You know what I'm saying? He takes that one step in, and you give him just one time, dude. I think you would rock his world.
Yeah, because if you're close enough to hit me, I'm definitely close enough to hit you. But if I'm close enough to hit you, you're not close enough to hit me.
Nah, you can just fucking keep him right there in the fucking death zone.
Bing!
Yeah, bro.
6 months, Garcia.
It's out there.
That's all I need.
Oh my gosh, dude! If we make this fight happen and we could blow up from this,
I'm down.
we'll just start training, bro. We'll just
Yeah,
fucking- the boxing brothers,
The
bro.
Warriors, bro.
Fucking
I don't want to be that guy.
Jake Paul, you're
I
next,
do
bro.
not want to be that guy. But I fucking will.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So he's becoming the thing that I don't like about it the most is that like he's going viral. I think for being a jackass. Like I think his cringe
Part of his brand.
part of his brand. You're like,
Mm.
and maybe he just thinks he's being like a heel, and maybe he's just like a really fucking good heel. Like I really fucking hate him. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing great, Ryan.
Yeah, you're about to make my man start
I
training.
just want to whoop your ass now.
And like, it sucks because he's getting rewarded for it by becoming like viral. Like he's
Mhm.
gonna go on everybody's show and be like a viral episode. He's becoming like a darling of the media, and I'm like, this fucking guy.
All I know is that he has that video with Sean Dillard. I'll never let it go.
Get it? Ask him. We'll fucking in the pregame fight. We'll be like,
Yeah.
so what's up with this, dog?
Do you know this guy?
It's your fucking boy, bro.
Is this your guy, huh?
These are your fucking people.
You support this kind of guy?
This is what you do. I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro.
You are.
Just kidding. These are jokes.
Slot gang, bro. Fucking MMA, bro. I'll go MMA with your ass.
MMA sounds more fun,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I want an elbow.
That'd be
I want
way
the
easier.
fucking elbow, dog.
It'd be easier because I weigh more.
Yeah,
Boxing would be more even for sure.
that's part of the.
MMA, he would get fucking destroyed.
See, and this is a bigger topic. Let's talk about this. Oh my god, let's talk about this. Oh my god. Okay, so the thing about boxing is that he could have like really great technique, right? And he could he's like loves it when a guy like you challenges him because he's like, this guy doesn't know anything about the fucking. Like I know all about that. I'm a fucking technician, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can take anybody with my technique, but it's like boxing. But like in MMA, because you're a larger man, smother him. Just fucking, I'm gonna hug you, brother. Like, just you would probably annihilate him, right?
Yeah, you're 140 pounds, bro. I throw 140 pounds, bro.
I think that this is a metaphor for like something that's been going on as long as time, which is that like people that are maybe a little bit like tinier, like skinnier or smaller physically, men are more likely to like compensate for that, if that makes sense. I think sometimes like, you know, in the field of competition, some people might just be cool like slotting it out. Like if we were Vikings and all we did was go to war with our swords, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe we would just be content with going to war with our swords and finding out who the best warrior is. But someone who's not going to win the game of who's the best warrior is going to find a way to win the game by playing it differently.
Yeah, you have to.
He has to.
You have to adapt.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's something that like happens in our, that's something that's happened to personality as a whole. Like there is a personality that's going to like manipulate or like deviate from the system, create an alternative value structure, find some way to claim themselves as like the winner, more or less.
I can be the king.
Right.
With these rules.
And I think that's what Ryan Garcia's personality is kind of probably rooted in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it makes me angry. Because I think that's why he probably doesn't fight MMA. It's probably why he boxes. You know what I'm saying? He's like fucking. And his whole personality. He seems like he's like a snake in the mist. How does he be the fucking worst? But yeah, he's being successful. It's like that's his whole boxing style. It's like you can't even get to me. It's like I'm just too technical with this shit.
Technician.
And thus, dude, this boxing fight would be crazy.
It's out there, dog. Come on, man.
I think you'd be the underdog. It means we can make a bunch of money.
Fuck yeah, I'd be the underdog.
Make a ton of money on my dog.
A ton of money. Bet the house, bro.
I'd like 2 houses, please.
Give me a good trainer in fucking 6 months or 2 a days, bro. And it's fucking over. 3 a days, bro. 3 a days. Fuck him.
I want Joe Rogan there. Every training session.
Yeah.
I don't know what he knows about boxing. That's why I'm there. I want his energy in the room.
Give a fuck about boxing. I want him in the sauna with me.
Just fucking talk to me, dog.
Yeah.
Just fucking lace me up.
Mm-hmm. Show me some great boxers. Show me some great motivation.
Let's watch some film, bro. What's the best fight you ever saw?
Yeah. Who's the best? Some of the best stand-up boxers you've ever seen. Show me what's up. Come on, bro. Sorry.
I'm loving this. Yeah. I'm loving this reality. I think we jumped the gun. I think we hedge. I think we start training now.
Come on. That'd be tight to find a boxing gym and just go twice a week. You know what I'm saying? At least now to get started.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be fucking tight. Simple shit.
Because the question I come to this question a lot. Is like, what am I training for? Because if I know what I'm training for, then it's easy for me to decide the exercises I'm doing. Or do I want a bigger body, or do I want a more lean body, or do I want more endurance, or do I want more quickness? Like, what do I value? It's hard to set your values. What
should I value right now?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's cool to have a purpose, because then you can align your values towards the purpose.
That's it. Hey, live every day, baby.
Come on. Yeah, that's bigger than boxing for sure.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fucking find your purpose, bro.
Purposeful.
Yes.
Align it. Give you direction.
Yeah. Make sense of the actions you're doing day to day.
There's only so much you can control too. Like, that's a fucking relieving idea for me. It's like there's only so much input I can give to this system. Like, the system just be happening. You know what I'm saying? Time's passing. Things are going on. God's taking care of things.
Only so many variables I can control.
Right.
Or have any input towards changing.
It's crazy.
Take that shit, bro. We'll leave them with that nugget. Find your purpose. Put in some fucking work today. We're rooting for you. We praying for you. New music's coming out. We've been in the stew. We're knocking out some shit. Hope you've been chewing on, sitting with, alive, still popping. Death to self, still popping. New shit coming soon. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Calling you to action. This is a call to action. Act.
We need 1,000 true fans.
1,000.
If you would like to be one of our first 1,000 true fans, I would love that.
Please. Love to hear from you.
Like, comment, subscribe. Value your presence immensely.
More than you know. Get it in. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Rolling through the city to the light show. Really ain't no telling where